Breaking news, everybody, breaking news. Nick at Night has some great programming coming up. Weeknight Up There with Ellie Muller is next. I repeat, Weeknight Up There with Ellie Muller is next. The Rolling Stone called it the best late night show in history. And tonight, he has Lord Amy Williams and Hannah Gale on board. That's right. Fabrice, what's real for everybody?
After tonight's Weeknight Update episode, we're still investigating the message that was found at the end of the Funniest Voiceovers episode on Friday. Please don't tell me what I think it means.
And then after that, we're going to have some late-breaking news on what's been going on behind the scenes of Nick at Night. That's right, there are more Nick at Night stories that you don't know about. So please stay with us on Nick at Night. Rolling along nicely from the YouTube Dojo. No, this isn't Pete Davidson's place, and no, Pete Davidson, you cannot buy this place. It's Weeknight Up There with Ellie Muller. Now, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to a man who thinks that Pete Davidson made the right decision by leaving Saturday Night Live. Of course, his career is going to go all over the place because of his big SNL farewell. Lincoln, who is, of course, Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I am Ellie Mueller's Overgrass Office. Okay, theme song was composed and remixed by Babylon Creations, and of course, the one and only, you guessed it, Rocky Roll 10. Then you got your Talking Time Now, Scene Skills by Rebecca K. Lunetta. Then you got, Rocky Roll 10, of course, back as the preview maker, and the bumpers were made by Diamond.Cammy. The animation was in Skywalker Animation. And tonight's sketches are going to be brought, and tonight's surprises, the first one will be brought to you by Hannah Gale and Law Amy Williams, aka Law on Duty. And you'll see that at the end of the show. And the second surprise will be brought to you by the Nostalgic Plum. We haven't seen him in a long time. We're going to find out what's up with him. And the Shoutout Spotlight winners are Net Power 9's vigilante videos and gameplays, the Marcus with this movie night program, Pinocchio Satan Duxon with Interview Land and whatnot, Marvin the Maniac and Dr. Blood Studios, and Cassie Dragon with slideshows and cartoons and things like that. First, I'm sorry. Please check them all out. And we got a lot to get through in so little time. So before we really get crazy, here we go. What's up? Here we go. What's up with Pete Davidson, a man who no longer enjoys SNL, Saturday Night Live. That's why he's done with the show. Who knew? He was on the show for 8 years, and he felt emotional, happy, and sad because he didn't believe that he was leaving. Well, he shouldn't have left if that's the case. Wait, not a smart move. Okay, hey, check this out. He has a new show. It's called Buckets. And it has a major star on board, Edie Falco. How? He just left SNL. He just left the SNL show last week. How did he get her involved in a project of his, huh? Edie Falco, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. MP, Gregors, come on, boys. Let's do this top 8 list. Let's go, huh? Here we go. Yes. Woo! What's the next category? Tonight's category, top 8 things that Pete Davidson will get now that he's leaving SNL. Number 8, a home. Number 7, an Emmy. Number 6, a car. Number 5, a limo. Number 4, a computer. Number 3, a pet elephant. Number 2, jumpy jelly beans. And number 1, a swing set. A swing set? You guessed it, a swing set. Who knew? Boys, thank you. You like what you're seeing so far? You know how we do it around here, right? Like the like button, whatever. Ring the bell. Subscribe if you want to. Share if you want to. Let's share it up in the comments. We're going to have some fun. But right now, here it is, your Friday night. We'll be back.
Could they go any slower? Come on! What, you're gonna hit me? No, you're not gonna hit me. That's right.
There's a dazzling scene on your TV screen, and it's not a book or a magazine. Don't touch that dial, everything's alright. From TV Land on Nick at Night.
This is the price tag on Empire's least expensive carpeting. Can you beat this price in Chicago? Well, maybe you can. But you may not get separate polyfoam padding. In fact, you may not get padding at all. You probably won't get 72-hour delivery, and you certainly won't get a free telephone or shampoo with your order. So I guess that makes $6.95 the best value in town after all, doesn't it? Well, don't just sit there. Call. 588-2300 Empire. I'm not coming down till you do.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys, everybody. How you doing tonight, Ed? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? I'm doing all right. Hey, how do you feel about Pete Davidson not being on Saturday Night Live anymore? Well, let's be honest. Saturday Night Live hasn't been that good in many, many, many years. So, I don't know how to feel at this point. Now, I'm sure that Pete Davidson will probably land on his feet and things like that, but come on. At some point you gotta think, hey, wait a minute. Should we still care about Saturday Night Live? No, we really shouldn't. That's right. I'll tell you what we should care about, though. Talking time? You got it, it's talking time. Let's go, huh? Yes.
And now, it's time to talk about it.
That's right. Pete Davidson announced a while back that he was going to leave Saturday Night Live, and actually he left Saturday Night Live just a couple of nights ago or something like that, right? On Instagram, he shared a video of Jared Carmichael hugging him after he made his debut on Saturday Night Live in 2014. And it then led to this emotional message that he shared just hours before he did his final Saturday Night Live episode. And he said, this video was taken 8 years ago. Jared sent it to me last night, and it made me super emotional in the best way. In the video, I had just gotten back from doing my first update and sketch. It's crazy to think that today I'll be doing my last one. Wow. Say what you want about the current Saturday Night Live, but Pete Davidson at least showed some class. And he even thanked Lorne Michaels for helping him out and things like that. He even thanked Lorne Michaels for helping him out and for supporting him. Now, that is how you're supposed to wrap up your tenure on Saturday Night Live. That's how you do it. Alright? Of course, Saturday Night Live hasn't been great in years. So, I don't know. I really don't know at this point. But what can you do? Meanwhile, Edie Falco is going to help Pete Davidson out. As a lot of you know, when his time on Saturday Night Live was rapidly coming to an end, NBC Universal called Pete up and said, hey, you should do a show of your own, Bupkis. Now, Bupkis is a live-action half-hour comedy starring him. That's a heightened, fictionalized version of Pete's life. And that is pretty interesting. Seeing as though, Pete, just like all the other cast members on Saturday Night Live, have big, And it's interesting. Oh, let me start over. It's interesting, to see this because Pete Davidson has this big ego, just like everybody else on Saturday Night Live. But Pete still has this interesting storytelling skills that not too many people have. So that's rather interesting. Susan Wozner. Susan Wozner of NBC Universal Television and Streaming said Pete Davidson is one of the most sought-after comedians today with his smart, one-of-a-kind humor and honest point of view. Honest point of view and one-of-a-kind humor, smart. That is exactly what people say about Craig Ferguson on the Late Late Show for 10 years. I mean, come on. Think about it. Just think, huh? This is getting ridiculous. But, to each his own, or whatever the case may be. Tomorrow night we'll deal with Megan Fox. And Diamond Academy and Hannah Gale will be on board for that one. Wednesday, Elizabeth Olsen with Calvin Animation, Anastasia Jane, Diamond Academy, Hannah Gale, and Laura Amy Williams, aka Laura on duty. Thursday, we will deal with Sir Patrick Stewart, and Diamond Academy and Hannah Gale will be along with us for that. And then on Friday, Kirby. I know, it's weird, we're going to deal with Kirby on Friday with the usuals. Diamond Academy, Rocky Road, and Karaoke Animation, Anastasia Jane, Hannah Gale, Rebecca K. aka Rebecca's Junk Tavern, Rebecca K. I mentioned her. Dan the Toon Man, Star Selections, JTK Lou, Dan Weezer, and Laura Emmy Williams, aka Laura on duty. And we might have Nostalgic Plum on board. You never know on this show. You never know what you're going to get when you see this show. But we hope that you will watch out for what's going to happen all this week. See you tomorrow, folks. Monday Nights at Law starts right now. Let's do it. I'm Alski. Slow all by parole. It's the beginning of a new work week on Nick at Night.
A new work week? I gotta run to the stage.
Buckle up, friends. Monday Nights with Laura will begin in 3,
2,
1.
Now!
It's time to get some Monday Nights with Laura. Ladies and gentlemen, Laura Amy Williams.
Thank you. Hello there. I found something interesting as I was coming down to the stage. If someone rides a camel for 45 days straight, it's plain to see that the person will be hungrier and thirstier than a camel. I saw this weird elephant trying to walk on the moon last week. And that elephant was completely losing her mind. The moon was missing some parts of it too. Oh wait, that wasn't a weird elephant. That was Dr. Anna Elephant. Oh, I feel so silly. Either way, I have something to say to the guy who took all of the shaving cream from the shops last week. I told you to save some for everyone else. Dr. Joseph's shaving cream. Now, Tails and I have been working on an invention to control the Nick at Night folks and their massive appetites for quite some time now. I don't know how they're going to do that because the folks get pretty angry if they don't get their daily meals. The amount of food they eat a day is similar to how a normal person can eat in about 39 years. Now, I gotta run before those folks try and jump on this and find their breakfast. That's my time. Toodles!
Give it up for Laura Amy Williams, everyone. That was Monday Nights with Laura. The morning show starring Wilbur Wilson and Rise and Shine with Lorena Duff and Sonic the Hedgehog will begin playing on Nick at Night right now. So don't go anywhere.
This has been a Casting Shoe production. How did that pie get on that shoe?
Monday Nights with Laura was my grants from Hannah Gale and my contributions to your Nick at Night stations from viewers like you. Thank you.
Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it.
Where are you, Electric Ellie? Your sweetheart's in the mood again.
Okay, I suppose I should explain myself. And it's gonna be quite an explanation, so please lend in there if you can. So, the reason why I stopped recording as Joey headphones in the first place is because, not that I was tired of it, because I was not tired of it, I loved doing it, but I had to stop because of the situation I had going on in California where I used to live. It was dangerous and it really wasn't safe there for me. Plus, I was being ordered around a lot and that wasn't really fun. So I barely had time to do anything for myself. Now that I'm here with my partner, I'm finally away from my mom. I finally got out of that state and I'm finally able to have more free time to myself to do what I want. So I'm going to be having a lot more free time now. And that means more time to do voice lines and all this stuff. So hopefully this explains a whole bunch of stuff. But just in case you need more clarification, in case you didn't hear, yes, I had a job, but I had to quit because I got approved for benefits, which requires me not to have a job. And I just couldn't keep up because the pace was too fast for me and I kept getting swamped by big orders. I did my best, but I couldn't really compete with the rest. I just couldn't keep up. And my schedule is mostly freed up, so I have a lot more free time than usual. So yeah, hopefully this explains what I've been doing and why I've been gone from Joey headphones so long. But rest assured, I am back and better than ever and I have a lot more free time now. And yeah, thank you guys for being so patient with me, and I hope you'll welcome me back with open arms, just like you welcomed me the first time. Thanks for listening, and thank you for being patient. And I'll see y'all around. Later!
Maybe you're not crying because you messed up on something. Maybe you're crying because you're tired, and you want some time to take a break, and you want some alone time. And right now is not the best time for doing things that you wanted to do at that very second or that very minute or that very hour or day or week or month or year. Maybe you're crying because you're too hard on yourself and you're trying to get yourself down instead of picking yourself up and dusting yourself off. Maybe the phrase is not forgive and forget. Maybe the saying should be forgive and learn. Learning from your mistakes to make sure they don't happen again. It's okay to have those feelings and emotions of guilt, sadness, and depression. But it's also your job to recognize those behaviors and change them. There are worse things that can happen in your life. You could be forced to jump off a cliff. A fire could start. A massive meteor could hit your town. But none of those things have happened. So you don't need to worry. And you don't need to get upset about the little things. It's just not right. So tell yourself this. Do me a favor and tell yourself this. Yesterday, we failed. Today, we acknowledge. Tomorrow, we improve.
There's a dazzling scene on your TV screen, and it's not a book or a magazine. Don't touch that dial, everything's alright. From TV land, a Nick at Night.